What's up guys, I'm here with the Magura crew in Germany to get a first ride on their new super powerful Gustav stoppers. Stay tuned to learn a little bit about them, find how they perform in this first ride review on loamwolf.com. Let's go!
Our Gustav is our new brake with super heat stability, 2.5mm rotors, ride down quite long descents without overheating or without fading.
Okay, so what are we doing?
We now show you the EasyLink connection because you are a UK rider and we now want to switch the front brake hose to the right. With EasyLink it's easy like that, we just have to open the cover, then you can already see our EasyLink securing clip, pull it out, easy like that, and then I can dismount the hose. We have to be careful, but normally we don't lose that much oil that it is a problem. I put this one out, I assemble it again, and then I don't have to change anything. I can just plug it in. There was a click showing us that we are secured and good to go, and you instantly have the pressure point again.
Does the Gustav Pro pass the seated stoppy challenge? Let's find out. And brake. Oh! Yeah, that's a definite pass. I could have gone over the bars quite easily there if I wanted to. Okay, first trail on the Gustav Pros, and it's a slippery one, so a good test of their control. Maybe not the ultimate power yet. Oh, got to concentrate through here. Yeah. They're a little bit soft, mushy, but okay, so first descent and definitely feeling promising. We're just gonna go give the rear brake a little bleed quickly because it's not perfect just now, but the front brake is pretty spot on. Plenty of control, a nice feeling at the bite point and loads of power there if you pull it hard enough. Excited to go ride some more. Yeah. So then Dominic, can you give us a little introduction for the viewers? Who are you? What do you do?
Cool, thanks for coming by. My name is Dominic, I'm responsible for product marketing, and yeah, today I show you around. We will ride some trails here close to our headquarters in Germany. We are, I don't know, 50 km down from Stuttgart. We have some nice mountains, 300-400 meters of height difference, and yeah, good terrain to give you a first introduction to our new Gustav brakes.
what is the objective for Magura with the new Gustav? Well, who is it for? What does it do?
Yeah. Many people are asking if it's a successor of the MT7 or something, and it's definitely not. We just wanted to create a new brake that's suitable to really heavy e-mountain bikes or heavy gravity bikes. And our Gustav, to say it in 2 short sentences, is our new brake with super heat stability. We are now having 2.5mm rotors, and they are really capable to ride down quite long descents without overheating or without fading. So I'm curious what you will say, Robert.
Yeah, and those 2.5mm rotors, can you use them with the MT7s as well?
No, it's not possible. The whole system is created for this rotors and for this dimensions. You can't change. So yeah, Gustav is really the big body of the MT7 now, with more heat stability and also much more wear volume, because we just thought that normal mountain bike brakes wear out too fast when you ride them on e-mountain bikes and on really steep terrain. So with our Gustav brake, with the larger rotors and much larger brake pads, you can approximately ride the brake twice as long as an MT7.
You've talked about the rotors. You mentioned there the brake pads are thicker.
Yeah.
What else is this is obviously a very big burly brake. How about piston diameters, oil volume?
Yeah, the piston diameters are now larger. The MT7 had 10mm in the master and 17 in the caliper, and now the Gustav has 12 and 19. So both went up, giving us more space, and the whole oil pressure in the system is now lower. And this in the end results to a more precise pressure point feeling. Pressure point is a bit harder, and the brake isn't so sensitive to any circumstances around, so it's easier to bleed because of this, and it's better with heat management also. And yeah, easier bleeding is maybe another key fixture. We have to turn left. We now have a bleeding valve at our caliper, and also the caliper bleeding design is much easier, user-friendly. You don't have to turn the caliper upwards while bleeding, you just leave it as it is, flush the oil through, and then you are already okay. But in most times you will not have to bleed the brakes that often, because also the oil reservoir of the master went up from 4mm of the MT7 now to 7mm. So much easier. So yeah, in the end, as I said, it's a brake that is more capable in long downhills and to manage long high weights of bicycles, and it's a bit more user-friendly and low maintenance compared to the MT7.
There we have it.
Yeah.
The new Magura Gustav Pro.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. Well, let's get up the hills, drop into some trails and see how they perform. Let's go. Okay. Now this is a good test of modulation. No! Woo! Oh! Oh yeah. Lots of power. Nice amount of control. Okay, nice to get onto something a little bit steeper. Really test the overall power and modulation. There's some brakes out there where it takes a little bit of time to get used to the feeling. You know, some have really strong initial bite, some of them you've got to squeeze them really hard to get their power. That's not been the case so far with the Magura Gustav. They just seem to be really intuitive, really easy to control. Kind of a really linear build-up of power under the finger. Quite a nice soft initial bite, so no problems with locking up prematurely. Consider me impressed so far. I'm really excited to keep on testing these, get them up to some longer descents, really test how good that heat stability is. But yeah, so far, very easy brake to get along with. Hey Lucas, what's your favourite thing about the Gustav Pro?
I think the big rod is 2.5mm thickness. Quite awesome.
I agree. Shit. I don't think we can blame the brakes for that. That was a close one. What's your favourite thing about the Gustav?
The modulation and the brake power.
Yeah! Woohoo! Oh. How grippy is the rock? Oh. Sick. They are impressively quiet as well. Not heard a single peep out of them all right. Oh, here's the loam. Nice. Woohoo! Well, that was a seriously fun ride, and by the end definitely got onto some terrain that was properly testing the new Magura Gustav Pros. Takeaways from that first ride. Once there was a good bleed in the rear one, which is obviously not always a definite thing you're going to get from any set of brakes, and obviously a very important thing to have in a set of brakes. Once that was the case, and the proper bleed was put in that rear brake, the feeling was really, really nice. They just had a really consistent, reliable, and intuitive feeling overall. And definitely had plenty of power. I did that small little seated stoppy test. That's typically the minimum standard, I'd say, for enough power to be in a brake. And once I did, pull on them hard enough to get that rear wheel off the ground, there was absolutely no doubt in the amount of power that they had, which is always a really impressive and important thing, I think, especially if you're going to be riding big, heavy bikes aggressively in steep terrain. But of course, these descents, about 300 meters total elevation, not going to be testing the overall heat fade performance quite as well as something like a descent in the Alps would do. So I'm excited to get a set of these and put them onto my own bike to really put through the ringer, get onto some properly long descents and test exactly how the reliability, the dependability is over time. Overall, the Gustav Pro has definitely been an impressive brake to take for this first ride, and I hope you guys enjoyed joining me along for it. If you have enjoyed it, then give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know your thoughts on this brake. Is this a system that you're interested in trying out? And if you do have any questions, then be sure to leave a comment and let us know, and we'll pass it on to the Magura guys and get you some answers. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more awesome content from awesome products like the Magura Gustav Pro. Thank you for watching, catch you out on the trails.